Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a matchup today where the focus will be on the passing game. The Steelers are top 10 at defending the pass, and they'll be going up against the Bengals, who will need to solve that secondary.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. First down, Boykin. Forced out to his left. And his first pass is incomplete. Charles Clay has tied in the intended target. And now it's second down.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
Second and 5.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Come on, let's go. Four down.
From the gun, it's Boykin. Green with a catch left side. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be a second down.
Let's go.
Boykin looking to go to the air again. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's third down. Throwing again here, Boykin. On the right side, caught by Green. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a fourth down. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got fourth and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 4 that time. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Throwing here, Boykin on first. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Whoa! It still won't go down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Boykin on first and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So they're operating in the red zone.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Come on!
Now from the red zone, Boykin on first. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Boykin. Dancing to his left. And now running right through him. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Double tight. Double tight. Here we go.
3rd and 2 here for Boykin. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. You got tight right there. Ohio.
They'll try and throw for it with Boykin. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. It's their quarterback. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he knocks it through. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant, and it's 3rd and 4. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. Now they'll run it on the toss. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Let's go. 190.
They'll throw on first with Boykin. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. Red zone opportunity.
Check three. Here we go. Flex round. Hut.
Now Boykin on first down. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Watch tight end. Ohio. 4 down.
Out of the gun, Boykin. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They're going on 4th. Boykin. And able to find Green. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. They go play action here on 1st down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down.
As a DN, when you play the run, you don't always have to make the tackle. Just have to use the right technique to make sure the play goes where you want it to. And in this case, did an excellent job stringing this one out and making the tackle at the end of it.
And for a loss. And some room to maneuver. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there for the Bengals. 52 yards on the ground. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they'll run it on the toss. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, sometimes a tough game to figure out. One play he looks so good, and then the next play so bad, going backward.
Yeah, in a span of 2 plays, you go from hero to GOAT, right, to use one of the cliches. But I think what often happens is you have a big run, and sometimes you try and do too much with your next one. When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. On 4th down, Tannehill. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Timmy Jernigan getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4.
Let's go! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
Room here to run. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Flex round! Flex round! Let's go!
From the shotgun, Boykin. Green's got it over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some toughness.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Let's go!
On 3rd down, Boykin. It's caught. Jones. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Now it's Boykin. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's a Callow Witherspoon, the rookie from Colorado. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Here's Tannehill. Steps away to his left. Going deep here for Bryant. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Cameron Jordan. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Double tight. Double tight. Let's go.
Now it's Boykin. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Joey Bosa in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far, 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here.
Flex round. Flex round.
They'll indeed go for it with Boykin. The left side completion to Jones. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 22 on that one. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st down. From the gun, it's Boykin. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
His throw incomplete. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Back to Heinz Field after this. And the Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Boykin will throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
Tackles. Let's go. Red 38. Flex round.
On 1st down, Boykin. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that's caught inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory. I know exactly why I tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right. Come on!
2nd and 10 now. Boykin. This will be caught inside the 10. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Come on, let's go! Ohio!
Boykin looking to go to the air again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Mostly, 89. Watch 89. Let's go!
Throwing again here, Boykin. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They go play action with Boykin. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Julio Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Boswell on now to kick this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Going deep here for Bryant. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And some room to work. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Check 31. Ohio!
After the interception, here's Boykin. Being chased out left. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Ohio! Let's go!
Boykin on 1st and 10. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Tight left. Here we go. 38. Ohio. 52.
Again, Boykin. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A.J. Green in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And it is now 21-0. Boswell on now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better than that.
We'll find out. Now they'll run it on the toss. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert to the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Here is Boykin. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Ohio, here we go. What?
Here's Boykin to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Joey Bosa in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
Tight end left. Here we go. Red 38. Ohio. Flex round. Ohio.
On second down, here's Boykin. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Boswell on now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 31 yards there and a first down.
That looked like a 2-deep coverage, which we call cover 2. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Terrell Pryor, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
Cut his left. Cut his left. Come on.
Throwing here, Boykin on first. And it's caught over the middle by the tight end, Green. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Let's go. One.
Now Boykin on second down. Green with a catch left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A good pickup there at 22. Boykin. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's third down.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Now Boykin. And that is incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield.
Watch the safety creep. Flex round. Flex round.
Fourth down. Here's Boykin. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A.J. Green with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Ohio, here we go. Man 38. Flex round. Flex round.
From the shotgun, Boykin. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary can really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Going for the deep ball. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
He finds some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Something got lost in translation in this game. He's run the ball really well, done all the things that you want in a game plan, but unable to convert it into...
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And Jones has it over the middle. And shutting him off, now open field. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down near the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you...
Double tight. Double tight. Come on.
Now Boykin on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Leonard Williams in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Let's go. Flex round. Flex round. Hut. Defense wins championships, man.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Ohio. Ohio. Hut.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up. Wanting to get a good get off on the snap. Jump too quickly.
Here we go.
On second down, it's Boykin. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the interception by the Steeler team leads to a touchdown. Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 40, past the 20, 10, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Boswell on now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And some big-time hitting going on there. He is knocked to the ground. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Now it's Tannehill. Throwing deep here for Coleman. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on. They just play better and better.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Pryor has it complete. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A gain of 6 there on first. Now they'll run it on the toss. Got some real estate inside the 30. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. Here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Terrell Pryor, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least. No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield? I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Cameron Jordan in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. And the Steelers on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. To throw is Boykin. And able to find Green. A big hit. Knocked down sideways. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. Now it's Boykin. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Check 26, check 26. Let's go!
From the gun, it's Boykin. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Let's go!
Boykin will throw again. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Leonard Williams in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Flex round! Let's go! What? None! Flex round!
They're going on 4th. Boykin. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now Tannehill forced out to his left. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That good for 19 and a first down. Tannehill on first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So the D-line's going to spread out. Boykin wants to throw it. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Come on, let's go! Let's go!
On 3rd down, it's Austin. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
This offense has gone for it 5 times already. They're now going to go for a 6th 4th down try. They'll try and throw for it with Boykin. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
Come on, let's flex round. Flex round. Who that? Flex round.
Boykin on 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 42. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.